Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be training legs now, but like yesterday's arm session, this is the first proper leg session that I've done in, I think it's 4 weeks now. So if it goes as well as yesterday's arm session went, I'll be really happy, although it's legs, so I'm really not expecting that much, to be honest. Especially with the likes of the split squat. The split squat I was struggling with even at the end of the last mesocycle, so we'll see how it goes anyway. We'll push where we can. I want to ease myself. My abs are quite sore from yesterday. I knew that they were going to be sore. I was hoping that I had done little enough that they wouldn't be too sore, and they're not too sore, but I can definitely feel them, so I can. So we'll push as hard as we can, but just with that in mind. We do have, I think it's two more leg workouts, or I think it's three. No, I think it's two more. After today, it'll be two more leg workouts in this mesocycle. So I don't really have a lot of time to play with. So I'll push where I can anyway. I might need to. Well, I've been focusing anyway on the leg press. I haven't went as heavy as what I have in previous mesocycles. I'm focusing just on trying to keep the feet near the bottom of the foot plate, and coming down as deep into the every rep as I can. The only downside to doing that is, as I've said in previous videos, my heels do come off that foot plate, so they do, which isn't ideal. And I wouldn't recommend anyone, don't be copying what I'm doing. I'm taking a real big risk by letting my heels drift off the foot plate. But I have to do it in order to get the depth that I want. So yeah, well, the stiff-legged deadlifts, we'll start off with stiff-legged deadlifts. What I want to focus on with the stiff-legged deadlifts, what I noticed in the last mesocycle was that the stiff-legged deadlifts, as I went up in weight, I was getting less and less of a good stretch. I was really just sort of focusing on trying to get the weight up, and I was able to get up to what I think was 130 kilos or what. But the further I progressed up in weight, the less I was feeling it in the hamstrings. So what I'm going to do in this mesocycle for that particular exercise is I'm going to keep the weight fairly light. I mean, today I'm probably not going to go over. I'm not going to go over about 80 kilos, just to make sure I'm getting that good deep stretch in the hamstring. And then I'll work on it from there over the next couple of weeks, trying to increase the weight, but at the same time really focusing on if I increase the weight but I feel that I'm not getting the stretch at the bottom of the rep, I'll just decrease the weight again, because I definitely felt that in the previous mesocycles, the less of a stretch that I got in that particular movement, the less sore that I felt in the subsequent days. So yeah, I want to really just focus on getting the stretch in. It's a bit like the paused flies. The flies I have found, by dropping the weight down and just letting myself hang out in that stretch position, my chest is sore for a good 5-6 days after chest day. So I want to try and emulate the same sort of thing on the stiff leg deadlift. For the hamstrings, see if I can get that same sort of days and days later soreness. On the leg extension, I'm really going to try and push in the leg extension this mesocycle. I'm pretty strong in the leg extension anyway, but in the previous mesocycles I'd used up all the weight in the peg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 25s off the leg press machine, and that'll give me an extra 10 kilos right off the bat for not much extra space, and I'll just see how heavy I can go on that. Again, within reason, if I feel that I'm not getting a good lockout at the top, I'll stop going up in weight. Although you're getting, well, it's not really a lengthened partial because the peg gets in the way. I keep meaning to put holes into the disc, the wee selector disc on the leg extension machine. Has a bit of a blank space where you could stick in another few holes and really get the footrest right in underneath the seat, which would give you a good stretch in that lengthened position. I'll have to see about doing that someday, whenever I get the chance. Yes, and then we'll see what we can do with the leg curls, the seated leg curls. I don't know what way the leg curl is going to work out after spending hammering the hamstrings on the stiff leg deadlifts. I'm hoping that you know, it'll not take too much out of it, but we'll have to just wait and see, wait until we get to that particular movement and see how the hamstrings feel. And then yes, we'll add in the split squat again. Probably just body weight split squats. Depends how I feel doing the body weight split squats. If I add in, you know, if I lift the dumbbell or stick the safety squat bar in the shoulders for a set or two, we'll just see how it goes at the time. Anyway, let's get to it.
Close my eyes, the universe to see.
right, that's it for legs. All in all, it was a so-so workout. It wasn't the best workout, it wasn't the worst workout. It was about where I thought it would be in terms of, you know, not having trained legs properly for 4 weeks. I had a bit of an issue whenever I was doing the split squat, where I did my left leg and then lifted the dumbbell in my right hand and started training my left leg again. Just complete brain fart. These things happen. So after a couple of reps, after a rep or so, I thought to myself, why the hell does this feel so uncomfortable and difficult? It's because you've already trained that leg and you're using the wrong hand, dickhead. But it is what it is. The stiff-legged deadlift went really, really, really good though. It went really good. I felt that I was getting a super deep stretch in that movement, and I can actually, even just now, like after the workout's done, I can really, really feel my hamstrings. So that bodes well. Hopefully in the next day or so, those will start to get really nice and sore. The seated leg curl, it didn't go so well. Now I'm only 7.5 kilos or something off what I was at the end of the previous deload, but it felt really, really difficult. Now I don't know how much of that is a function of the stiff-legged deadlift just hanging out in that stretch position, and how much of it is just strength that I've lost over the course of those few weeks. But hopefully it'll not take too long to come back, and my body will adapt and get better. The split squat, like I said, I did add in at the end. I did add in the 32.5 kilo dumbbell for the last set just of those, and it actually didn't feel, once I sort of reset the body, I reset the brain, I should say. I felt pretty good doing those. They were difficult toward the end, but not as difficult as I remember them being the last time I used the dumbbell. So that was good. The leg press went well. Nowhere near my top weight on the leg press, but like I said, I'm not really aiming to go super heavy on the leg press. I'm really aiming just try and get down into a nice deep position on every rep on that. And that worked well. What worked out really well was the leg extension. The leg extension, I think that's now personal best, a new personal best in this sort of in this mesocycle, definitely. I've started off really strong on that, but definitely in this year, that's the heaviest I've been in the leg extension. That was 110 kilos, so it was, and I just repped out with it. So I repped out until I wasn't getting full reps anymore. So that is, I think I've set myself up in a good position going forward the next couple of weeks here to try and, if I can get up to 115 kilos on the leg extension by the end of this mesocycle, I'll be really, really happy. So I will, really happy. I would amount to a full 7.5 kilo increase over where I was at the end of the last mesocycle. So something like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you've enjoyed the video, feed the anabolic algorithm with a comment, shares, likes and subscribes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.